I woke up this morning. That's right, dude. I'm so excited. It's Monday morning. Woke up this morning, right? 3 a.m. I'm like, let's go. Grab my planner, run down the stairs, run downstairs, and I open up my planner. I love a new month. I open up my planner, and what's cool about the hashtag Rise and Grind planner is that every single day has a quote submitted by actual Rise and Grind members, and every month has quotes that I pull. Some of my favorite quotes, Lundy, right? And so this month started off, I opened up my big monthly calendar, and Winston Churchill, dude, Winston Churchill said this, and here's how we're going to start today. Winston Churchill said, I love this, dude. For those of you that don't have a planner, this one's for you. Those of you that do, you understand why I love this so much. Winston Churchill, here's what he said. History will be kind to me because I intend to write it. History will be kind to me. What's up, Dustin? Good to see you. History will be kind to me because I intend to write it. Dude, this is what I'm talking about right here, dude. This right here is the confidence with which we all should walk. You, me, every one of us should be walking with that kind of confidence, a level of certainty that releases such powerful energy that it not only attracts others to our cause, but also instills belief in those that connect with us. When you believe in you, others will too. Step into your greatness. You are incredible. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? See, there's no excuse for you not pushing yourself to the next level. In order for you to create a new you must have a new mindset. When teams come together, we can create things that are greater than the sum of all of their parts.
Good morning and welcome to hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to 8, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Dude, today is Monday. That's right, today is Monday, November 1st, 2021. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Monday, November 1st, 2021. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most, and I do mean the absolute most, of this absolutely incredible day. But I want to take it a little bit further. Dude, today is Monday, November 1st, 2021. So what are you going to do? No, we didn't lose the mic. No, we're not having technical difficulties. I need you to answer that question. Today is November 1st, 2021. There are 61 days left in this year. Unbelievable. There are 61 days left in this year. What are you going to do? Like, if you don't have an answer to that question, then let's take some time and get one this morning. What are you going to do with the next 61 days of 2021? There's 61 days left in this year. Like, what are you going to do with those 61 days, dude? You see, this is the problem for most people. Most people don't know what the heck they're going to do. They might have a goal. They might have a target. Coach Isaac was just talking about it over in Clubhouse. Like, what are you going to do? Answer the question clearly. I'm looking at your comments. Good morning, fam. Good morning, fam. Good morning. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Don. Okay, great. All right, good. Good morning. Good morning to you, too. What are you going to do? I need you to answer me. All right, Cassie says I'm going to take care of my health more seriously. How? How, Cassie? What are you going to do? What are the actions? What's up, Adam Marburger? Great to see you this morning. I'm going to Lexington, says Emily Galler. Great. I will meet you there. We are having a party in Lexington in 5 days. What are you going to do the next 61 days? Come on. See, the problem is most people don't know. And maybe a little bit of what I've been doing. How about that? Maybe I'm going to eat the same. Maybe I'm going to walk the same, talk the same, hang out with the same people, go to the same places, do my same routine. But I don't really know exactly what I'm going to do, Glenn. All right, check it out. There's a reason that only 8% of people actually achieve and reach their goals. There's a reason only 8% of the people will reach the end of their life and feel as though they have no regrets. Or at least very few. What are you going to do with the next 61 days? I know it's early, okay? So I'll go harder in my business. Great. Like, exactly. Show up and glow up. Great. Exactly. What I need to know exactly. You need to know exactly. Liza's bringing on 250 new associates. Perfect. How are you going to do that, Liza? I know you've been thinking about that and talking about that. Did you know that in 61 days, you could read 60 chapters of a book or books? If you just read one chapter a day, every day for the next 61 days, you could read 60 chapters. Now, an average book is 10 to 12 chapters. That's average, okay? So you could technically read, if you just read one chapter a day, every day for the next 61 days, you would read 5 books in the next 61 days. That's 5 books. Or if you wanted to up your faith a little bit or tap into that faithful side of self, you could read a historical text, for example, the Bible, right? You could literally read 20% of the New Testament if you read one chapter a day, every day for the next 61 days. You read 20% of the entire New Testament. Dude, in 61 days, you could gain or lose, right? You might be on either side. Coach was talking about people needing to gain weight. Some people need to gain weight. Some people might need to lose weight. Some people might just need to stay fit, whatever it is, right, for you. But you could gain or lose 10 to 20 pounds healthily, like very healthily, over the next 60 days. They say a healthy way to lose or gain weight is 1 to 2 pounds a week is healthy, right? I love that, Liza. Meeting with each one of them. That's amazing. She's meeting with each and every one of those new employees. That's incredible. You could healthily gain or lose 10 to 20 pounds over the next 61 days. What would that look like for you? How would you feel if you gained or lost 20 pounds over the next 61 days? Listen, you could in 61 days, you could choose to invest in something like Cardone Capital's new deal, which I'm going to be interviewing Grant Cardone tomorrow at 11 o'clock about this brand new fund that he released It's a game changer for those that are looking to get into real estate. So make sure you're around tomorrow at 11 o'clock. It'll be here on Facebook as well as in Clubhouse. But you could then choose to invest in something like Grant's new fund, right? You could learn to maybe or not learn, but you could choose to invest in some Bitcoin or some crypto, right? Maybe it's the stock market. You could invest a little bit of money in the stock market. Like maybe you could just make a decision. You're like, okay, over the next 61 days, I'm going to put in $100 a week. I'm going to invest $100 a week into whatever, a fund, a crypto, a stock, whatever. Maybe it's $500 a week for you. You're like, you know what? I'm going to invest $500 for the next 61 days. I'm going to invest $500 a week. Maybe for some of you, it's $1,000, right? You're like, okay, I'm going to do $1,000. I'm going to do $1,000. Every week for the next 61 days, right? And if you were to do that, here's what's going to happen. Listen to me. By the end of the year, not only would you have that asset, whatever that asset is, whether it be the crypto, the card-owned cap, the stock, or whatever you choose to invest in, not only would you have the asset, but now you would have the knowledge of how to build assets. I mean, you don't have to raise your hand, but I know that based on the math, I know that 95% of you do not have an asset. 95% of you do not have an asset. 95% of the people in the room today do not have an actual tangible asset. You have debt, you have cars that you're making payments on, you have houses that you owe on, but you don't have any assets. So listen, if you were to just start today over the next 61 days, not only would you have the asset, but you would have the confidence that comes with the fact that you can do it. I can build assets. Holy crap, I can actually do this. You can learn these things that seem overwhelming and so far off. Just take a little time each day. Like, what are you going to do in the next 61 days? Listen, we got holidays coming up. You could create any type of new family tradition, like a family tradition of any kind that is going to last a lifetime and beyond. You could choose to create traditions and disciplines in your family that are ultimately going to serve your legacy. You can make that choice, right? Like for my family, it's pajamas, man. My wife has already ordered. She orders matching pajamas for everybody. And I mean everybody, the grandparents, the kids, the cousins, the nephews, my daughter who lives in Arizona. Everybody gets matching pajamas. Costs my wife thousands of dollars every year, right? But my gosh, it is a moment that we treasure forever when we get to spend time together, and the pictures that we get, and when we look back, right? It's a tradition that we keep, and it keeps my wife during this particular season filled with joy and purpose, versus sometimes this season can get a little bit away from us. Make sense? Listen, so you could, check this out, 61 days. You could send 5 messages a day encouraging people every single day. And then when you were done with that over the next 61 days, that would just take you 5 minutes. Then when you were done with that, you could send 5 messages to people asking for help every single day for the next 61 days, right? Just, hey, I need help. Can you get me on the show? Can I be on your podcast? Whatever, right? You could do 5 messages asking for help. Hey, can you help me with this? Can you teach me this? So on and so forth. And then when you were done with that, you could send 5 messages every single day asking for business. Hey, will you do business with me? Will you be a client of mine? So on and so forth, right? 5 messages a day encouraging, 5 messages a day asking for help, 5 messages a day asking for a client to do business with you. You could totally do that over the next 61 days. It would not take time at all. And if you were to do that, listen to this. If you were to do that, that would be 300 people, 300 people that you would lift up, inspire, and encourage with your words in the next 61 days. 300 people. That is also 300 people that you would give an opportunity to serve you, right? If you did 300 asks for help, that's 300 people you would give an opportunity to serve you over the next 61 days. Dude, think about that. And listen to this. That's 300 potential new clients. 300 potential new clients. If you have a good product, you don't even have to have a good product. Look, if you look at the math, the average closing rate is 19% across all products. Crap products, good products. Average closing rate is 19%. So if you asked 5 people a day for business at a 19% closing rate, that's 58 new clients. You would have 58 new clients by the end of the year if you just asked 5 people a day for the next 61 days to do business with you. What would 58 new clients do for you? If you sold 58 cars over the next 60 days, what would that do for you? 58 people signed up for your coaching business over the next 61 days. What would that do for you? 58 clients. And that's just 5 a day, right? Wow. Listen to this. Consistent discipline compounded daily equals transformation. Consistent discipline compounded daily equals transformation. You have one job. Seriously, I know we can confuse this thing called life. You have one job. Your job is to be the best. The best you that you can possibly be. That's your job. That's it. When you show up like the full you, the full 100% all in you, when you show up, the whole freaking game changes. I am done. 5 more episodes in this chapter of my life. I am in the final chapter of what was. I am in the final chapter of what was. And I am also in the first chapter of what's to come. I am no longer satisfied with where I am. I have more to give. And I am prepared to leave it all on the freaking field. CDCDET. Consistent discipline. Consistent discipline compounded daily equals transformation. Let's dance. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I'm coming at you hot today. I don't know if you was ready for that. I don't know if you was ready for that. I'm coming at you hot on hashtag Rise and Grind. Let's go. For those of you that know and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. All right? If you're over on Facebook, share it out. If you're on Instagram, go ahead and share it out. If you're in Clubhouse, hit the plus sign, bottom right-hand corner of your screen. You feel me? We're also going to do some dancing this morning. So those of you on Facebook and those of you on Clubhouse, you can hear the music. Those of you on Instagram, you can't. You probably think I'm crazy. But there's music playing right now. Now listen, an object in motion tends to stay in motion. An object at rest tends to stay at rest. This is the part of the show where I need you to get your body in motion. If you're in bed right now, get up! Triple J said I yelled at him and told him to get up out of bed, and he got up out of bed and he transformed his life ever since, right? So if that's you, I need you to get up. Let's go. This is also the part of the show where I say good morning to you and you say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, say what's up, and I'll say what's up back. How you doing, author Natasha? Great to see you. What's up, Wine Nick Chick? There you go. All Saints Music. Great to see you this morning. I see Emily Galler is in the house. Paula Collins is in the house. Tom Popelka in the building this morning. What's up, Joan Goebel, Tracy Shepard, Melinda Gayheimer? Great to see you. Brad Smith is is up in here, as well as Don Sankey, Jojo La Riccia. We got Erica Bassett in the house. Lisa Bourne is up in here. Robin Wilshans. What's up, Wes Storm and Mary Lynn Wilkin? Great to see you. And my man Mike Higdon is in the building. Anya Lundy is up in here. What's up, Anya? Great to see another Lundy in the house. We've also got the expert, the ultimate expert, Yan Yu is in here all the way from Hong Kong. I love that. And Dr. Rowe and Ramon and Kate. I see Tamara and Justin and Scott. I see Amanda and Dr. Sean and Marvin, Dora Maria and Michael. I see Lily and Renee and David and Christina. What's up, Linda Sims and Sharon and Scott and Janice? How you doing, Kimberly? What's up, Tony Moe and Vivian? I see Jeff and Jean and Annette Conway. How you doing, Ella and Tosh and Patricia and Cor and Melvin and Lolita? Oh my gosh, it's a packed house all the way around. There's folks everywhere this morning. What's up, April Leo O'Connor? How you doing, Jacqueline Underwood and Melvin Rodriguez? Mike Romano's up in here. What's up? Who is that? Irie Mon. Great to see you. The real Mariana. Excited for Lexington. I am excited for Lexington as well. Thank you for the 100,000. That's right. Hey, check it out. Lexington, Kentucky. You know I've been talking about it, and you know you're supposed to be there. That's coming up this week. If you haven't taken action on that, take action now. Go to growforgod.com. Now listen, I'm kind of surprised. To be honest with you, I'm kind of surprised. I know that not everybody can make this event in person. Totally get that. What I don't know and understand is why you have not signed up for the live stream. I don't get it. Like, I totally don't get it. If you are in this room, if you can hear my voice right now, and you have not gone to growforgod.com to get the live stream, I think the live stream's like $97. It's all 3 days. It's full production. It'll be like you're in the room, except for you won't get the networking opportunity that we're going to get in the room. But the production is amazing. You're going to get to hear from all of these speakers. You're going to get to hear the music. You're going to get to experience it all. And you're going to have the recordings so you can watch it again and again and again and again and again. I'm lost. I am lost. Like, seriously, if you've been hanging out with me, and you are not in a position yet to where you're comfortable investing $100 in yourself, then you and I need to have a different conversation. Something's not clicking. So go to growforgod.com. You can go there now. I got a 60-second segue. Go to growforgod.com. At very least, get the virtual option at very least. But hopefully I'll see you this coming up week in Lexington, Kentucky. All right, growforgod.com. Go ahead and go there now. You got 60 seconds and go. You are loved, you have value, you have worth, there is greatness inside you. You are a child of God, the God of the universe, the God that made everything. And that God made you to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? My friend, my friend, my friend, my friend. Oh my gosh, that's the first time I watched that. Brandon makes those videos, and he's gonna make me cry with that. Are you kidding me, Brandon? You gotta let me know when you're gonna drop something like that. And wow, that just hit all my emotions. Listen, this weekend, I watched Harry Potter with my kids. They're starting to get old enough where I can let them watch some of this stuff. And so we were watching Harry Potter, and what's cool about Harry Potter, like, first of all, Fisher is fascinated. He absolutely loves Harry Potter. But what's cool about these Harry Potter movies is each one of the movies ends, and when each movie ends, like, a new one begins, right? Each movie or each book, however you want to look at. Allison will be in Lexington. That's great. That's awesome, right? Each one ends and then a new one begins. There's always, the end of one story and it's the beginning of the next story, right? And other movies, that are like this, or TV shows and so on and so forth. But it got me thinking as I was watching it. Like, do you realize, check this out, follow me here. Do you realize that all, and I do say all, A-L-L, do you realize that all endings are really springboards to new beginnings? Do you know that? All, A-L-L, all endings are the springboards to new beginnings. Got fired from a job, right? You got fired from a job. It's like end of the world, right? Oh my God, I got fired. What am I going to do? How am I going to pay my bills? I have no idea. I can't believe they fired me. It wasn't fair. They shouldn't even have done that. It wasn't even me. I didn't even do anything, right? It's like end of the world, got fired from a job, right? And then what happens? You start a freaking new one, man. You start a new one, and that new one ends up being the best job of your life, or you meet somebody who becomes your absolute best friend, right? Like, how many stories have you heard? I know I've heard thousands, tens of thousands of stories of somebody getting fired from one job and having that be the best thing that ever happened to them. What about when your girlfriend or your boyfriend breaks up with you, right? Like, oh my God, I can't live without him. I am this is so crazy. I poured 3 years of my life into him. I love him so much, right? Boyfriend, girlfriend breaks up with you. It's like end of the world, right? Like, oh no, what am I going to do? And then what happens? You end up freaking finding a new love of your life, right? Or maybe even a new life of singletude that you enjoy even more. How many times have you heard stories of bad breakup leads to meeting the person of my dreams? Dude, I'm telling you, every single ending is the springboard to a new beginning. All A-L-L. Like the passing of the family dog. This is sad, right? When the family dog passes, or they get old, they pass away. Like, it's super, super sad. Like our dog Lexi, man, we've had Lexi for 13 years now. Lexi is 15 or 16 years old. We're not sure. In dog years, that makes her like 105 or something like that. And she's gone deaf over the last year. She's starting to go blind. She's having a hard time, and it's tough, man. It's tough. She jumps off a chair and she doesn't understand the distance as much anymore. It's tough to watch, right? It's sad, but ultimately her passing, when it does happen, like, that's going to be a new life for her, maybe, right? Maybe there's doggy heaven. I hope there is. But it's also going to lead into a new chapter for us. There'll be a new chapter. There'll come a time. There'll be a new member that will be added to the family, right? When your kids move out of the house, right? And all of a sudden you're an empty nester, right? You're an empty nester and you're used to having all these people in the house, and now nobody's in the house. It's a little quieter. It can be like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with myself? Well, dude, I'm here to tell you, don't look at it as the end. Look at it as the springboard of something new. Are you kidding me? Walk around the house butt naked if you want to. Ain't nobody there anymore. Try something new. You feel me? Retirement. All of a sudden you're getting the AARP cards, right? Maybe you're feeling a little bit older. You're like, oh man, I'm headed towards the end. I'm here to tell you, man, that retirement is not the end. It is the springboard for something new. You get to choose. What does it look like for me going forward? What do I want my day to look like? What time do I want to wake up? What time do I want to move and shake? What hobby do I want to invest in? What passion? What is a regret of mine that I have that I never did? I want to go back to that. Maybe I want to go back to singing. I used to sing. Maybe I want to go back to playing an instrument. I used to play an instrument. Maybe I want to go back to the bingo hall, play bingo every night. I don't care what it is for you. There is not a single finish in life. that doesn't springboard you into what's next. Not one. Like even death itself is the catalyst for eternal life. There is no eternal life until after death. You see, friends, it is the end that catapults us into the future. This week is the last week of hashtag Rise and Grind. It is the final chapter. And this is also the week that is going to catapult all of us into what's next. And I promise you, that's what's next. I promise you that what's next is going to be the best thing that ever happened to us. As long as we can remember CDC, ET, consistent discipline compounded daily equals transformation. Listen, friends, if you need more videos like this, you can go to glennlundy.com. There's going to be a bunch of them over there. If nobody's told you yet today, I want to be the first to let you know I absolutely do stinking love you. And I am so super excited. Super excited as you and I move forward through this transformation together. Because, see, I believe that you and I are brothers and sisters, children of God, the God of the universe, the God that made everything. And I think that God brought you and I together for a reason. Brought you and I together so that ultimately we could make a massive impact in other people's lives. In our friends, and our family members, and our coworkers, everybody that we come into contact with. So I'm super excited as we transform into what's next. I'm super excited to know that you were chosen to run with me. But I will tell you right here, right now, we are going to run hard. We are going to run hard as we consistently, through discipline compounded daily over time, transform ourselves and those around us. Fair enough? Fair enough. If you guys want to talk about this a little bit more, head on over to Clubhouse. We're gonna be chilling over there. We're gonna be hanging out. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. We're gonna do this all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind. Let's go.